Hey y'all, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about flanks. I know it's a very hotly contested thing in rodeo. People don't understand it, and that's why it becomes an issue. So today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about it, try to help you guys understand it. So right here we have a bull flank, as you can see, soft, just rope. What they'll do is they'll go up, they'll throw it over the back of the bull, right around his flank, and they'll bring it up, run the rope through here, and they'll tighten it up about as tight as a belt. You don't want to cut them in half because they're not going to perform like that, and it's uncomfortable. We don't want them uncomfortable. It's just a sign that it's time to do work, and then when it comes off, they're done. So they'll just pull it up, yay tight, and then make a slip knot and pull it through like that. That's all it is. So, and they'll tuck the tail up in there, and what they'll do is they'll have this on here, like I said, about as tight as a belt. Sometimes on certain bulls, if you shift them like a little bit ahead of the hip or behind the hip or around, some bulls like it differently. Some bulls buck better with different stuff. But so they'll get that, and then once they're done, they run in there. All they gotta do is pull it, and it's out. There's no tying anything on. There's no causing any harm. They're not gonna buck if they're hurting. We want them comfortable, and it's just a sign that it's time to do work. So now we'll go over to the bronc flanks, and as you can see, this is just soft. There's nothing here, nothing under here to aggravate the horse. We want it comfortable. Again, you drop this back by their flank, and there's multiple ways to adjust this because every horse is different. Some horses like a little bit tighter, some horses don't like it tight at all, but you want it tight enough to let them know it's time to work, but not too tight where it makes them uncomfortable. So there's multiple ways to adjust these. You have obviously right here, there's a buckle. There's another buckle back here, as you can see. And then you have the piece here, the leather strap here where they pull it. So what they'll do is they'll leave it kind of loose. They'll loop it around the horse's flank. Again, it's not tied on anything. I mean, most horses are mares. Some of the best horses out there are mares and geldings. So there's nothing to tie on to. And they'll hook it through here. And what this is just a little quick release. They'll hook in there and it'll click in place. And sometimes they'll put a little tape there just so it doesn't come off, and you have your tail hanging here. And they'll run this down, and you'll see the guy in the back of the flank. They'll have this set. Everything will be adjusted to where it's just putting enough pressure. And as the horse goes out, they'll pull this, and this will tighten up a little bit. You have to, it's a fine art. There's a certain amount that you want to put into a horse where they're comfortable to buck. Again, if you put too much, they're not going to buck, and it's going to make them uncomfortable. If you put too little, it's going to fall off. So once you figure out what your horse likes and what works best for it, you do that. So the horse will buck, and sometimes you'll see the tail going. I've had it wrap on my free hand, stuff like that hit me. It's just kind of all over the place. After they're done bucking, you'll see the pickup men run up, and they'll grab that, and they'll pull. And you see it just pops off, drops right into the ground underneath them. No mess, no fuss. So that's pretty much it with flanks. Like I said, it's not this big scary contraption. This is just nice, soft. We want everything comfortable on them. So I hope that clears up a little bit about it. Again, if you guys have questions about this, or you want to learn some more or see something closer on it, shoot me a message, leave a comment. Man, I appreciate it, and then we'll get to it, guys. But appreciate you watching. Thanks.